One enemy remaining.
One more.
Yeah, sure, we take those.
Plus 7.
I have no idea how you headshot that guy. Okay, this camera's only good if it's like supporting your teammates.
You want me
He's
to smoke or
droning.
you want to shoot?
Because like, of
Nah,
course
we
they're
will
gonna come
still
out heaven. This camera's like too active almost. You see, like they could just break it, take the dart off. You want the information your camera gets to have like a follow-up. Now you could be like, yeah, I'm stalling, and you wouldn't be wrong. I'd rather your camera be somewhere that you can like have your teammates peek off of. Like imagine just for example that your camera's here, watching there. And you're right here again in this God spot. Now you tag them, and while they're running away to take the dart off, you tagged them here. I'm gonna spray the penguin. There. That's pretty unbelievable to you right now, isn't it? Look how wide they are. So this guy now who has to take the dart off has to go from there all the way there. That's how much time you have to shoot this guy after you tag with dart. Do you see how that's way better? Way better. You want the line of sight your camera covers to be less than the line of sight you can cover when you swing out to play off your camera. Problem is your camera sees way back there, and when you swing out, you'll see like right here. Your camera's too passive. I hope that clicked something for you. Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me. Enjoy the video. Looks like we got run review. Who wins by default? Bobtail Squid. Cypher, Ascent, Ascendant 3.
Only Reyna. Multiple mid. Reyna's dinked.
Shit.
Pushing market.
Bobtail diff there.
Spike down.
Ooh. You didn't catch it. Okay, Bobtail. Riddle me this, Mr. Ascendant 3. This is going to be a tough riddle, though. Where should your eyes be right now? On this frame. Minimap. Oh, bet. Okay, where are your eyes right now? In this VOD. I know we don't have an eye tracker, but I'm pretty sure you can tell me. Your eyes are on your crosshair right now. For sure. Because you don't notice that jet. It's right there. And that's the whole reason we lost this round. Because, well, who knows if we lose the round? But if you notice that jet while reloading, you would flick and notice she is not ready for you. You would kill her 80% of the time. Pretty easily.
Omen blind on A. Multiple A.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I crazy?
Omen blind on A. Multiple A.
Okay, okay. Nope, nope. Don't mind me, chat. I was checking something.
One on side, 52. One on side,
Omen
52.
doesn't even turn.
Waiting.
One close.
This round is acceptable. Oh, bet we win it. Okay. Is our fade Odining? No. I guess he's spamming with heavy pen. I guess it's acceptable. This is one of my many pet peeves. This is why I love playing Sova on this map. It's my favorite pick. I hate playing A site. And when I play Omen and Raze, I have to play A site. It's because nobody buys Odin on B. And it frustrates me because you need Odin on B. It's so good. It makes the whole hacking unstoppable. So I don't like that we don't have an Odin when we're playing B site. I would like one of us to have one. If you're playing B, you want an Odin. You want one. It's that good. It's just too good on this map. You're giving up a lot of value.
You go
cat. I like it. I would gun out. They could be walking out. It's a bit lazy of a peek. Okay. So we haven't had information, and you notice that right here. Okay. I'm going to pull up a clip from the in-houses. You guys remember when I was playing in-houses last Saturday, I accidentally laid Kobos the fuck out and I felt bad about it and I started throwing rounds. I'm going to show you the peak because it is exactly this scenario. Here it is. Okay. Put yourselves in my shoes. Immerse yourselves. Are you immersed? You're immersed.
Your TP somewhere on B.
B?
Might have been my TP not working.
Yeah, there was one here from our teammate on Summit.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm going to make you watch that peak again.
Never mind.
Perfect. And I felt so bad about this because I was autopilot and I realized that I just peeked this dude like a Radiant player. I was like, oh shit. Anyways, watch how you peek this threat right here because they could be walked up tree on you right now. You peeked it like that. You just exposed it while holding W and D shift walk. You disrespected this threat and it's not a good look. It's an unlikely threat, to be clear.
Never mind.
But you can see how much I respect it.
Oh, nice.
Look how much I'm respecting every threat.
I'm way too autopiloted.
Did you see that shit? Nah. And then I knife out because I'm like, oh shit, I can't be playing like that in the in-houses. But does this make my point clear, Bobtail Squid? You recognize Cat was a threat, but then the way that you went to deal with that threat it's fucking lazy. And that's not okay because you're getting close to Immortal. And I figure then you're going to want to heck and climb. Well, you're going to face my ass and you're going to get blasted. And that's no good. I bet you're going to do it again right here. That peak was all right. It didn't have confidence in it though, because you used two motions. You see that? One motion. If you look at my peak, again, pre-aim, you swing. It's fine to swing too much, okay? It's not fine to swing too little and accidentally angle disadvantage yourself and turn it into two little peaks. And that's what you're doing. Oop, you notice you stopped for a bit right here. And you actually can just get shot by this guy over here. They'll see your shoulder. It's better to swing too wide than it is to swing too tight.
Cage triggered.
Nope, you just died. Look. Wow, you're at... Is Fang here? Fang is still here? Fang, watch this. Because this is actually... It's rare to find a player in this high of an elo that has movement as bad as you. Like in a... That's toxic, but... No. I actually want Fang to watch this review because most of the players Fang plays against are way better at this. Both Fang and Bobtail have like the same problem. And so I think it's like an educational moment. Do you see how you just peeked? Look where your crosshair is, Bobtail. You're too disrespectful. Like if there's a dude, they're like this. Like, what are you doing? You just broke the door. You think they're not going to try to walk through it? When you break the door, one of them might walk through it. And you have camera. It's tough. Yeah, okay. You got to practice this. Let me boot up ASCENT. You're not confident in your ability to peek things at the right depth, that you're instantly doubting yourself and you're moving immediately. I'm going to try to exaggerate this to show you what I'm talking about. It's like you'll peek with D, expecting to peek, I don't know, dice. And your brain will assume that you already peeked it wrong and you'll start pressing D again because you expected that you under peeked it because of a baby step. That's what I'm seeing. Right here. So you want to peek here? Acceptable. Come out. Peek here. Like, it's fine. I want you to see like, oh, my crosshair wasn't perfectly on that angle. This is fine. Peek dice. Fine. Peek over here. Fine. And notice, now you would have seen Omen, and I would have done this. But notice what you do. I'm going to play it in slow motion. You see, you just use 2 peeks to clear here. Right here, I would shoot Omen, but notice what you do. You peek more. Why do you peek more? Because you have this bad habit of baby peeking and realizing you've got to peek twice to reveal things. Because you do these baby peeks. When you peek, you need to expect to see an enemy. And when you see that enemy, you need to shoot at that enemy. You don't continue peeking. And that like technique gap right here. Like, look, oh, I underswung. Whatever.
Two more.
Ooh, so close. Yeah, okay. One sec. I'm pulling up a heckin' an artifact of another time. I found it. Let me screenshot this. Back when I was climbing to Radiant, I had a nice little list called pros do this, I don't do this. And if there's something a pro does that I don't do, then what the hell am I doing? I'm bad. And this is a big one. When you are getting a kill and you're out in tradable space, professional players will continue their spray always. So will I now because I'm good. So when you get a kill like this, you continue your spray, you tuck this way, you cage, and you hop out. It has to be second nature. Wait for the cage. Get the kill, you come over here, come this way, cage, hop out. It has to be so automatic. You have to not be able to think about it. That cage will get you out. That's why you died here. You reset your spray.
On my wire.
Defense is fine. This is fine. Like a retake, get a kill at the trip. Yeah.
One planting gen.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
You said what?
One enemy remaining.
I don't like
Gen.
this. I don't like this at all. So you're willingly walking out into a crossfire here with 2 cages up. You're coming out into a crossfire. Why don't we cage? Or why don't we cage?
Cage triggered.
We want to cross off one of these angles because there's 2. There's no rush. We got plenty of time. What is that?
Wait, he's through the smoke.
Cage triggered.
Oh, I misclicked. No. One head.
Bro, you saw her reposition. Where are you looking?
Cage triggered.
Look. He's moving front sight. You had your knife out.
Oh, I
What are you shooting at? You're shooting at the ghost of Christmas goddamn past.
misclicked.
She's not there.
One head.
Hey, you peek out like this. I guess where Jen is, she's right there shooting at you because it's your short game. Your short game is bad.
Found you. Cage triggered. Cage triggered.
Spike planted.
Probably afraid.
Nah, your setups are good.
One is switch.
Two.
Yeah, like you don't kill the jet, which is unfortunate, but I honestly think that that's a statistical anomaly. What I don't like here is that after you kill this guy and there's a guy switch and you know that, why don't you ping it so that you can peek it perfectly? Like, do you see how I can peek that shit perfectly just with the power of 1 ping? You're tucked, you know they're right there, and now you can literally peek this spot without fail because you've got wall hacks.
Here.
Oh, they're right here? Bet. Because you didn't think of that? Yeah, exactly. Because you're not good enough in the short game. You've got good util. Your comms are acceptable. The problem is you don't kill the people as much as I would kill the people. And that is a problem because I'm actually not very good at killing the people for my elo.
One pushing B main.
Pushing B main, yeah.
Okay, who called this default? Don't tell me nobody called this default.
We should probably fight mid.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I'll cam for you. You can see bot mid.
Nah. You've got an agent who's designed for collecting information. You're an agent who's designed for playing slow. This is what I was worried about. Because you and Fade you're doing each other's jobs, which is suboptimal. You know why it's suboptimal? I'm going to break it down to you. It's one thing to know that it's your job, and it's another thing to understand the concrete reasoning behind it. And this one is actually very straightforward. Fade Eye is a consumable. It lasts for a limited amount of time and it allows you to take space. So when she Fade Eyes bot mid and it sees nothing, you now need to take control of bot mid quickly to capitalize on that. Cypher Cam is passive control. It lasts forever. You can Cypher Cam and just sit in this thing and tell the team nobody's pushing A main for a long time. Fade has to utilize her body to do that because she can't eye it. The eye will go away. The cam is great for lurks for this reason. You can cam and get this info. And then if you're like really tricky, you can do the heckin' silent jump, sit and cam, spot him walking out, peek over here. It's really good because of this cam that you can just utilize all around. Fade is more equipped for taking space. Cypher's more equipped for controlling space. And here, A main, we're aiming to control one of the two. B main or A main, depending on what the enemy team's pushing. We have Omen, who's going to control B main because he's well equipped for that. And then Cypher would ideally control A main. So I don't like that we're going mid because you're kind of playing like an initiator, this cam. And this cam is worthless, dude. Like they could be here, they can be here. And our cam tells us nothing. Your crosshair's on the wrong side. All the short games, all the short game. You see how your Reyna's doing this right now? They're right over here. I don't know what you're doing, but your crosshair belongs over here. Also, even if Reyna wasn't there, your crosshair belongs over here. Because if you look at what angles you're revealing and what angles you're unrevealing, you always want your crosshair to be on the angles that you're revealing on average. Yeah, and now like imagine right now, just for the sake of discussion, that Fade is here, you are there, and this Jet is still mid, okay? And now that we know there's one cat, Fade has the best ability for this. We can Fade dog through this smoke, take cat control, but Cypher can't do shit. You're mispositioned on this agent.
I don't have smoke.
Okay, so the spot you want to be, I can resonate with your your like lack of desire to fight heaven here because it's actually really annoying. Because you actually want to be over here. You come right here because this allows you, this is the best spot. Post plant with the door closed. Whenever your teammates take a fight heaven, be it like there or whatever, this spot over here can always trade because you get to see the deepest heaven from over here. No matter where your teammates take a heaven fight, unless you have a goofy ass teammate doing this jump up, but you can't control that guy. All these other heaven fights, you can enter them from over here. So you come over here, you stare at your mini map, you throw your Cypher cam somewhere. Like let's say you are worried about flank. As you're coming over, you get your cam over there. You come over here and you can do this. Because you want your camera to be positioned passively and your body to be positioned actively. But instead, you're positioning your body passively and you're not using your camera at all.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice.
Ends up working though.
Nice. 2.
One down.
Are we blind?
One more.
We're not playing with Jet enough. What's stopping us from getting right behind her right now? And don't tell me that you're worried about getting collated because we've watched enough pro gameplay together, Bobtail Squid, that you know that that's not something we should ever worry about. Nothing. Exactly. Your Jet's got control of all of this and you're out here worried about this. You got to get over here. You need to hug her butt.
One enemy remaining.
One more.
Yeah, sure. We take those.
Plus 7.
I have no idea how you headshot that guy. Okay, this camera's only good if it's like supporting your teammates.
You want me
He's
to smoke or
droning.
you want to shoot?
Because like, of
nah,
course
he
they're
was
going to come
droning.
out heaven. This camera's like too active almost. You see, like they could just break it, take the dart off. You want the information your camera gets to have like a follow-up. Now you could be like, yeah, I'm stalling, and you wouldn't be wrong. I'd rather your camera be somewhere that you can like have your teammates peek off of. Like imagine just for example that your camera's here watching there and you're right here again in this god spot. Now you tag them and while they're running away to take the dart off, you tagged them here. I'm gonna spray the penguin there. That's pretty unbelievable to you right now, isn't it? Look how wide they are. So this guy now who has to take the dart off has to go from there all the way there. That's how much time you have to shoot this guy after you tag with dart. Do you see how that's way better? Way better. You want the line of sight your camera covers to be less than the line of sight you can cover when you swing out to play off your camera. Problem is your camera sees way back there, and when you swing out, you'll see like right here. Your camera's too passive. I hope that clicked something for you. The way you position the camera is just, you're basically letting Sova save if he wants to. Focus points, the general minimap light switch clearly fails you on multiple occasions. I don't know where you're looking, but it's not in the right place. Focus intensely on this until it feels like habit. Attack, post plants, try to remember aggressive Cypher line, passive camera line. Of course, flank coverage is also very important, but there's many ways you can deal with that. But these like passive camera lines into these contact plays for yourself with these deeper aggressive lines is so good. It's so good. And these exist on like any map where players might peek out something. Let's consider Haven, for example. Imagine you've got a camera over here that spots them walking out really wide CT, and then you can peek from here onto them. Do you see? Because they'll be stuck out in this open space when you peek. You don't want your camera to tag them when they're in some safe area over here. Like you don't want the camera against this wall spotting them, because they can just come over here, take the dart off, and then come back and re-hit the site. So focus on that in your post plants. Otherwise, keep it simple. The minimap light switch is costing you. And when you are in crosshair mode, try to take wider, more confident strides for peeking angles. Convince yourself there is an enemy every time you peek. This will go far for you. Thank you for the VOD.